So another pretty typical IB question here in terms of it wants you to find a volume, which for part A, that's very straightforward. It gives me the radius of the sphere. So volume equals, look this up, 4/3 pi r cubed, which is 4/3 times pi times 40 cubed. Now it's going to be a pretty big number because 40 cubed is going to be big. So we'll go to the calculator. So 268082, 268082.573. And again, 268082.57 is where I'm going to stop at for that. Okay, then it says the sphere is heated and the volume increases by 0.1%. Calculate the radius of the steel sphere following this increase, correct to 2 decimal places. All right, so this is a little different. We haven't maybe necessarily talked about this specific kind of a thing, but percents are something you're going to have to know how to do. So if I increase by 0.1%, that is 0.001 in terms of a number. All right. Now, I'm not going to use that yet because if I increase by 0.01%, if I stayed exactly the same, I'd be 100%. So I'm increasing by 0.01%, which means I'm 100.1%. That's what I have now. So I have 100.1% of what I had before. So to get this, I'm going to take this number and multiply it by 100.01%. Right, now I got to remember how to do percents in the decimals. So that's move the decimal 2 to the left. So that means I'm actually going to multiply this by 1.0001. All right, this number times that to give me my new volume. All right, so again, I got this in the calculator. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to multiply it by 1.0001. It's going to give me 268,109. So 268,109.3814, which is 268,109.38. Now, they actually asked for 2 decimal places in this one, which is kind of rare, all right, but that's what's happening there. So as we get into doing some more IB type problems, we want to make sure that we're ready to see some of these things happen where we have to incorporate a percent or a conversion or things like that, because that is a very, very common thing on the IB exam. Usually I would expect them to maybe then try to find the radius and see what happened to the radius.